Hi everyone, welcome to CodeTav Management, and today we will discuss a very easy problem, contents duplicate. Okay, so let's read the problem first. So given an integer array nums, so return true if any value appears more than once in the array, otherwise return false. So if you will find any duplicate number, then you need to return true, otherwise you need to return false. So in the example, you can see all are sorted, but I will take the unsorted array, okay, so that we can identify the problem with more better way. Okay, so let's discuss with the example 4 2 3 3. So what is the first approach in your mind? The brute force. So the brute force can be like, so the element, like any element, you need to actually search the other elements as well, and then if you will find any duplicate, then you need to return true. That is your common approach, right? So for we will check with the next element 2, then this, like index number 2 as 3, okay, and the index number 3 as 3. So we have not found anything, so we will return false. Let's go to the next element. So from 2 we will check first for no, not matched, then this not matched, then this not matched. Then we will go to this element. So now we will check with 4 not matched, then with 2 not matched, then these 3, yeah, found. Then we will return true. So what is the time complexity? So n number of elements in n number of iterations. Okay, so this is big O of n square, right? Is it a very good approach? No. Okay, we need to optimize it. Okay, what can be the next approach? So we need to sort it. So that's why sorting is required here. Okay, so if we will, so this is our original one, 4 2 3 3. If we will sort it, it will become 2 3 3 4. Why we are sorting it? So here what we needed to do, actually we need to iterate each elements, then we need to check with each element that any duplicate element is found or not. Okay, so here we are sorting because if we will do the sorting, then we need to check with the next element only. So if duplicate, then the next element will be only your one, right? So then you will return true. So then here we are checking 2 with 3, then we move to the next element, means 3. Next we will check with these 3, yeah, we found it, then it's true. Okay, so what is the time complexity of it? Here for sorting, it takes log of n, okay, order of log n, and uh, as n number of iterations are required for these elements, so order of n log n, right? Okay, so now the still we can optimize it. How? Here what we are doing, we are keeping we are just tracking the elements, right? Suppose you have ordered something in your Amazon or Flipkart something, okay, then what you search actually in your WhatsApp or in your email, what you actually track? Order ID. Order ID you check first. So through the order ID you can track your element. Okay. So here also our WhatsApp or our email as our HashSet. So the approach is keep tracking. And for tracking, we actually use the HashSet. So what's the approach here? So 4233. Okay, so what we are doing here? So we one by one element we will go. Then we will check first the hash set. That element is already present in hash set or not. If it's present, then we will simply return true. And if it's not present, what we will do? What we need to add that element in the hash set, and then if it will be not found, then we will return false. Okay, and to search from why we are using HashSet. Actually, from HashSet to search an element, the time complexity is order of one. It's very optimal. That's why we are actually using. So see, first element is 4. So we will check first the HashSet is now blank. Yeah, so we have not found anything. So what we will do, we will simply add this in the HashSet. Next we will go to this 2 also not found. Again we are adding it. Next 3 also not found, we are adding it. Next 3, yeah, 3 is now present in the HashSet. So here we will return the true. So for searching here, order of 1 complexity, and for n elements it's big O of n. So the time complexity is very optimal here. Order of n, big O of n. And as we are using one hash set here, so the space complexity is also big O of n. Okay. Now we will code it. Okay. So here. So as we need to return true or false, the return type is boolean, has duplicate method, and we are passing the numbers array. Okay. So now, as per our discussions, what we will do, we will create one hash set of type integer. Okay. So taking the variable as scene number. Okay. Then new hash set. Correct. Next, what we will do, we are iterating through the numbers. So for num means int num, it's not declared yet. So int nums. So what we will do, if we will find this, if the element we will find in that hash set. So hash set is our scene number. So scene number dot contains that number. Okay. Then what we will do? We will simply return true. Right? Otherwise, what we will do? We will add that element in the hash set. Okay. Okay. Then return false. Right? So we have created the hash set first, then we are iterating through it. And if it is found, then we are returning true. And if otherwise, we will add it. Okay. And if we will not find it, then we will simply return false. Okay. Okay. Let's run it. Okay. Now it's done. Okay. Now, if through Java streaming you want to do, then what can be the approach? Let's commenting out. Like if when you will do the project work, actually, the much you can use the streaming, that will be good. That because the LOC means the line of code is also a concerning point there. So you need to reduce the line of code. You need to make it very clean. Okay. So here we will simply return the arrays dot we are doing the streaming here first. Stream nums. Now what we will use? We can use like this is the most streamlined way to solve this problem. So we can compare the size of the original stream to the size of the stream. Okay, where all duplicates have been removed. Then how this will work? We can use the distinct. So how the distinct will work? So distinct method actually uses an internal hash set, okay, to filter out the duplicates. So if the final count is less than the original array length, then there must be duplicate element. Then simply we will return true. So here through this method, it will simply return true internally. Okay. So nums, then we will apply the distinct. So hash set is being implemented internally. Okay. Okay. Now we will count to the count. Now this count, if this is less than the nums dot length, then it will simply return true. Okay. Arrays dot stream nums we are passing, then distinct, then count. Okay. Okay. Now run it. Okay. Now also this is success. Okay. So see, this is from line number 3 to 10. So 7 lines of 8 lines of code. Okay, 8 lines of code now became in one line, right? So in that way, and if we use the, like in that approach, if you want to do in your streaming way, then you can use actually any match also with a set. But one problem is there in stream also you need to import actually. Okay, here it's not possible in this uh, platform. So anyway, that's all. So if you have any questions or if any other approach or if any anything, so you can just comment below. Okay, we can discuss about that problem as well. Otherwise, we will connect again in the next problem. Thank you.